Hey everyone, I just read The Farthest Shore by Ursula LeGuin, and it was just a little bit too far for me, but it was still good. It's a book about the Earthsea where magic is going out of the world while the borders between life and death are growing thin, and only the Archmage of Roke and a Prince of Enlad can mend the imbalance and set things right. The prose? I loved the apocalyptic tone of this one. There's a lot of talk about the nature of mortality and the cost of immortality, and the way those two things are physically represented in the world was just great. Similarly, I really enjoyed the journey Labanan and Sparrowhawk take in this book. Not just the places they go, but the way it affects them. It was a very moving tale. I absolutely felt the doorkeeper's last line. And Cobb was a great villain. He's such a tragic figure while being unrepentant in his actions. He's everything Sparrowhawk could have been if things had gone differently for him. The cons? I love the dragons of this setting, but the way they just suddenly become important to the plot at the very end comes a little bit out of nowhere for me. This book spends so much time building every other aspect of its main plot up that the dragons just felt a little sudden, despite how episodic the story otherwise is. After the Tombs of Atuan introduced a woman's perspective and a lot of interesting women characters, I was hoping that would continue here, but this book is back to being a men's club for boys overall, and it was a little disappointing. And I can't really describe what I mean when I say this, but there's just something about the book that holds it back from reaching the same heights as the first two. I don't know if it's just a little too much like the first one, or if it's some aspect of the plot that didn't quite click for me, or if the focus felt a little less clear, but there's just something about it that breaks the spell. That said, it's still a great read. If you enjoyed the first two, you'll probably enjoy this one, and it's pretty standalone, so if you're a fan of fantasy but don't want to commit to a long series, maybe check it out. And I'm giving The Farthest Shore an A. What should I read next? Comment a suggestion down below. If you liked the review and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share the video around. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.